Hello, class. So I cannot be with you today in person, so I've made you this video so that you can start your recorder unit today. So by now, everyone should have gotten their recorder as well as your packet of music, okay? And this is what the front looks like. You are also going to need a pencil for this lesson. So if you don't have your recorder, your music, and a pencil, go get one now. Okay, if for some reason you weren't able to pick up your school supplies, get like a marker or something that you can use as a recorder, because you can at least learn the fingerings if you don't have yours with you today, okay? So we're going to get started on our recorder unit. Before we start, there's a few things I want you to remember. First of all, on your music day, which is Monday, you're always going to need to have your recorder, your music, a pencil ready by your computer with your school supplies so that you're ready to go. Please keep your recorder in the bag it came in. This will protect it. And also right now, we don't want to be sharing our recorder with other people, okay? This is because we just don't want to spread germs. Now, when you got them, they were completely sterilized, so you don't need to worry about playing them, but let's just not share them with other kids. Okay, so we are going to get started. The first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure our recorder is put together the right way, okay? So every recorder has a mouthpiece. You might have noticed that it comes off. You can also twist it around. That's just so that you can clean it when you'd like to. The mouthpiece can get twisted around though, so let's make sure this is put together the right way, okay? The front side has a lot of holes on it. The back side only has one hole on it, okay? You're gonna see that on the mouthpiece, one side of it is white, okay? So the white part should line up with the side that has only one hole, okay? Okay, so white, one hole. Okay, so if your recorder is put together that way, you have it together the correct way, okay? So let's look at what we have going on here. I want everyone to count how many finger holes are on the front and put your answer in the chat. Okay, so if you said 7, that's correct. I'll also accept 9 because if you look at the last 2 holes, they're actually double holes. Okay, so if you counted those as 2 separate holes, you'll get 9. Everyone, please write in the chat how many holes are on the back side. Okay, if you said 1, that is the correct answer. Okay. Now, when we play the recorder, we always want our right hand to be on the bottom. So everyone raise your right hand. For most of you, this is the hand you write with. Put your right hand on the bottom. Raise your left hand. Left hand goes on the top. This is how we always play, okay? Now, we're going to learn 2 notes in this lesson. These 2 notes do not require your right hand. So just hold on to the right hand somewhere for balance. Make sure you don't accidentally cover other holes. Like this place on the bottom is good because there's no holes there. Now, give me a thumbs up with your left hand. The single hole on the back is called the thumb hole. That's where your left thumb goes, okay? So let's cover up that hole. Okay. Take your pointer finger, cover up the top hole. Okay, so now you have 2 holes covered. Your right hand isn't covering anything. It's just balancing it somewhere on the bottom. This note is B. B as in banana, okay? You do have to make sure the holes are completely covered, okay? So that means you have to apply a fair amount of pressure. So if you look at my fingers, see I have a little circle. I have little circles because I was squeezing nice and hard, okay? We're going to squeeze nice and hard, but we're going to blow softly, okay? If you hit a drum really hard, the drum will get louder. If you blow into a recorder really hard, it doesn't get louder. You end up playing a different note, and we don't want to do that. We want to play a B, okay? Listen to me, and then when I point to you, it's your turn. You want your recorder to match mine as far as pitch goes, okay? So listen to me. Your turn. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, my turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. Okay. So if you didn't match me, it's most likely because you either didn't have the holes covered completely or you were blowing a little bit too hard, okay? We're gonna learn a second note, okay? This is B as in banana. We're gonna learn A as in apple, okay? So to play A, you basically finger a B, leave everything how it is, and then just add your middle finger over the second hole, okay? So now you have the thumb hole, and then your pointer and your middle finger covering a hole. So 3 holes total. A sounds like this. Listen and then play. Your turn. My turn. Okay. Now we're going to practice switching from B to A. So please take the recorders out of your mouth and we're just going to practice the finger motion, okay? Do this with me. B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A. The challenge is completely covering the second hole when you go for the A. Okay, make sure it's completely covered. You don't want to use your fingertip, use the fat part of your finger. Okay, I'll play, you play back. I'm going to play B, A, B, A. B, A, B, A. My turn. My turn. B, B, A, A, B, B, A, A. Okay, once again, if you're not matching the sounds you're hearing from my recorder, it's because you don't have the holes completely covered or you're blowing a little bit hard. Okay, so now that we know 2 notes, we can learn a song, okay? So everyone open up your packet. So the front is just a fingering chart. As you can see, we learned B and we learned A today. The first song is called Duet for Piano and Recorder number 1, okay? Now, before we play this, we need to learn what some of the different notes are, okay? So I've already written in the notes. It's just B and A, but what we do need to learn how to read is the rhythm, okay? So there's only 2 kinds of notes in this, okay? So this is a whole note. A whole note gets 4 beats. So if you see a note, if you see like a B that's a whole note, you have to play it for 4 counts like this. Okay? I want everyone to look at your music and I want you to put in the chat how many whole notes are in this song. Okay, so if you answered 5, you are correct, okay? Next type of note in this song, a quarter note. A quarter note gets 1 beat. Okay, so everyone look at your music and I want you to put in the chat how many quarter notes are in this song. Okay, so if you answered 12, you're correct, okay? Now, if you look at the very end of the song, you're gonna see this thing. It's 2 lines and 2 dots, okay? That is a repeat sign. When you see a repeat sign, that means you just go back to the beginning of the song and you play the whole thing one more time, okay? And people who write music do this mainly to save paper, okay? So music has a lot of repetition in it. And so instead of just writing the whole thing again, you put a repeat sign at the end saying, hey, go back and do that one more time. Okay, so I want everyone to, with your pen, pencil, marker, whatever you have, I would like everyone to draw a square around one whole note. I would like everyone to draw a triangle around one quarter note. And I would like everyone to draw a circle around the repeat sign. Okay. And that's all we're going to do for this video, okay? So this is our intro to recorder video. If we have time, your substitute will show you recorder lesson 1, and that is where we get to learn to play this song, okay? So the next video after this is called recorder lesson 1, and you should be all ready for that one. Bye.